That's the perfect word for it. I think I said supplement, and that's really not the best word. Enhancement is absolutely the best way to describe that. And getting people to engage with each other is tough enough. But the way that you guys have done it, I mean, the two truths and a lie thing is it's just a ton of fun. I mean, even if you're feeling really, really shy and self-conscious, like you can't not walk away from a conversation with someone about two random truths and a lie and not be smiling. It's just fun. And that's how people get into deeper conversations. I mean, common ground, a little bit of humor, it goes so far.
You are listening to the Brilliant Events and Venues podcast, where you learn about everything from unique ideas for attendee engagement to cool venues for hosting your events. Thank you for tuning in to episode 14 of the Brilliant Events and Venues podcast. My name is Shantae, and I'm the project manager for Scavenger. And today we're talking about employee engagement, employee retention. That is a thing. I have done some research on that. And so what I'm going to do for the corporate event planners and event professionals is I'm going to arm you with some information that will give you an edge on others. So if you are a planner and you're looking to stand out from other planners and you want to engage employees at your place of work, or you want to boost morale, or you just want to keep people around longer, then keep listening in. I have some information to share with you. Here's what I found during my research on employee engagement and employee retention. According to LinkedIn's 2019 Workforce Learning Report, 94% of employees said that they would stay at a company longer if it invested in helping them to learn. Education seems to be important with the younger generation, or what people are calling the millennials. They're more interested in learning. And another fact that I found, or another stat that I'm going to share with you planners, is that 69% of employees would reject a job offer if they found that the company's workers are generally unhappy. Guys, they're researching this stuff. Thanks to the internet, the job seekers are now able to go and inquire not just from the people doing the hiring, but they're looking at the people who are working at your company, and they want to know, are the employees happy? And another thing that I found, or this was very interesting, and this really ties into what I'm going to be covering today, is that among other factors, that one of the top reasons that workers left a job was because they were not feeling valued. Yes, they were not feeling valued. People are getting more in touch with their feelings, guys. In case you are wondering where this is coming from, this is what I see out of this, is that they want to feel valued, they want to be educated, and they want to work at a place where they're going to be happy. They want to work at a place where employees that work there are happy. So let's talk about some ways to increase happiness in the workplace. So what are some ways to increase happiness in the workplace? One way is gamification. Now, I want to talk about the importance of networking and relationships using gamification. So gamification can be used to engage employees. It can be used to build relationships, and it also can be used for networking. And the way that we do this is with the Scantrivia interactive networking badges. And with gamification, with employees, if it's combined with something like a team building activity or just an overall activity where you want to engage your employees in the workplace, this will help to make them to feel valued. You can use it to attract new talent. And the Scantrivia platform, specifically the interactive networking badges, are a great tool for achieving this. And what they do is they allow for self-expression. We have different variations of the platform that you can set up to really allow for attendees to engage with each other and get that sense of connectivity with fellow employees that they're going to engage with or interact with when you use the Scan Trivia interactive networking badges. So getting started is really easy. And you're probably wondering as a planner, okay, this all sounds cool, but how much work is it going to take for me to get started? How much am I going to have to do as a planner? How many people will it take to get this thing going? You'd be surprised at my answer, and it really doesn't take much. It's very easy to do. You can do it with a group of 10 people. If you wanted to do in larger groups of 300, 500, 1,000, it doesn't matter. And it's really easy because the system has been set up, because when we put this in place, we wanted it to be something that it would not take a lot of work to implement, either by the planner, from our team, or from the participants. So the package that you get from Scan Trivia has everything you need to get started very easily. There are options that you can choose from that will allow you to determine the level of engagement from the employees, and also you determine how you want them to engage. And we have preset packages with the platform where you can have the themed badges. And if you want to really have the attendees get involved, you can have them do 2 truths and a lie with the interactive networking badges. Some of the really cool features about the Scan Trivia platform is that it drives engagement, and it's really easy for your employees to get involved. You're able to also see the results. It is gamification, but it is not a game. It's really incentivizing and tracking and measuring the activity that is set up and that takes place between the employees. The activities with the Scan Trivia interactive networking badges can be done as a standalone event, or you could also integrate it with a team building exercise or other activity that you would have at your job or at your workplace. The new themed interactive badges that I mentioned in episode 13, these are really cool for themed events. You can use them as is, or if you have your own theme, then our team can create something custom for you, and you can work that theme into your entire event, and your workplace will be turned into a whole new environment using the themed Scan Trivia interactive badges. So, if you are losing employees or noticing that the morale is low with your team, check out the Scan Trivia interactive networking badges and see the fun that takes place at your office.
And again, this is a great. This is a natural and very logical segue into what I mean. ScanVendor, the platform and the solutions that you guys provide, it helps with that. So it complements a very engaged staff by providing an actual tangible thing that people can interact with to get involved with folks and move past that barrier that they might be feeling when they first come in the door. And then it takes pressure off the staff to try and go talk to every single person that's in there.
Increase attendee engagement at your events with ScanVender's game-based mechanics. Learn more at scavengerhunt.biz or give us a call at 800-975-5161.